next. Daniel Lynch, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket. That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Anderson stands at second with no outs. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Payoff pitch on its way, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in next, Eloy Jimenez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now here's the first offering, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. First and second here with nobody out. Struck him out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Hit back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the shortstop.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Nicky Lopez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, Dero, you see a shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. But that'll be off the wall in right center. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks of this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Hunter Dozier. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Okada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning. The batter will be Luis Robert. He's hitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Robert is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Robert leads off first with 1 away, and he'll get back in standing. And they They pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. All even now, 2-2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Carlos Santana.
The catcher, Carlos.
As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Michael Taylor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Taylor, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So now to the plate, number 28. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down with into the box for his first at bat in this one, Josh Harrison, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Isbell has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
1 out here in the Chi Sox 3rd. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Moncada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that's in there. 3-1. This is foul right side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. White Sox leave one. They're down 2-0.
And in large part, they do it with their legs. Entering the day, they are tops in the majors in stolen bases. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it translates to offensive production, but as one player told me, we apply pressure with our speed. It's not just steals. We have the ability to stretch hits into doubles and triples, so I think we're in scoring position more than most other clubs. That makes sense, and it's working for them. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. One away.
The batter,
At
number
the
8.
plate now is Nicky Lopez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Jimenez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Grandal rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward right center. Isbell is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Next to hit, Adam Engel, trying to bring in the tying run from third here, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Lays off 1-0.
Benintendi.
That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, number 88. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground is short. Anderson scoops it up. And that's the second out. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. And the runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. And And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Josh Harrison.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run for him on the season. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he sends it on the ground to first. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a.
So here's Jose Abreu, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. 3-0 now.
And now after those consecutive hits, he's either tickling or starting to lose control of the strike zone, finding himself in a very dangerous situation here. And I do think he's getting tired now. Could be his last hitter here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And after that, and a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So stepping in is Luis Robert, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Flying towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So next to bat will be Reese McGuire. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon.
Good hitters count now, and what we were talking about continues to show itself. He's doing everything he can to keep fighting out there on the mound, but at some point you just start to hit the wall.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One out, base is empty, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Next, here is number 28. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1-2, the count of the Royals shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Still down by a count of 4-2. Joel Payamps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Joel Payamps.
All set for the start of the inning. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Here's the first pitch to him.
Engel.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Josh Harrison will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now the first pitch. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Now at the plate is Nicky Lopez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Second baseman.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now
With Merrifield next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground. Josh DeMont will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And now the first pitch. Yoan Moncada is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
On the run is Benintendi, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Eloy Jimenez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ground ball right side. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. As a look, now the pitch. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Isbell is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Fouled off. Jimenez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And that brings up Luis Robert. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in next, Reese McGuire, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now it'll be number 88. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The first baseman.
First pitch on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Line towards center field. Robert is right there, 1 down. Hunter Dozier digging in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you have that 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Next, it'll be number 28. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here's the 0-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Still 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals. Amir Garrett's been summoned from the.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 50, Amir Garrett.
First pitch on its way. Adam Engel is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Josh Harrison stands in. He went deep back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Tim Anderson. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 7. First offering. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Anderson at second with 2 down. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Dozier picks it up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Kendall Graveman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Kendall Graveman.
So now into the box is Adalberto Mondesi. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's gone 2 for 8. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Nicky.
Stepping in now, Nicky Lopez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robert is there. 2 gone.
The batter,
striding
50,
forward now is the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Whit Merrifield. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Scott Barlow enters from the pen.
Scott Barlow.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jose Abreu stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Chopped to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate here is Yasmani Grandal. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-0. And right into the shift. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Up next for Chicago.
Next to hit is Luis Robert. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First offering.
Yeah. Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Liam Hendricks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Benintendi. In previous meetings with Liam Hendriks, he's really struggled 0 for 10.
The left fielder.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Benintendi.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Number 88 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Hunter Dozier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Michael Kopech notches his 3rd win of the year. Liam Hendriks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home